Arsenal are stepping up their summer transfer plans as Mikel Arteta looks to strengthen his squad ahead of the new Premier League season. The Gunners have already added goalkeeper Ilan Meslier and completed a permanent move for defender Piero Hincapié. They're also closing in on Christos Solis after agreeing to sell Leandro Trossard to Besiktas. But Arsenal's biggest target could be Newcastle midfielder Bruno Guimarães. The Brazilian international has emerged as Arsenal's top midfield priority, with Arteta reportedly viewing him as the missing piece in his squad. Reports suggest Arsenal have already seen an offer of around £65 million rejected. Now they're preparing an improved bid that could exceed £70 million. Transfer journalist Ben Jacobs says Arsenal are accelerating their pursuit. According to his report, personal terms with Guimarães are broadly in place, and Arsenal are ready to increase their offer. However, Newcastle continue to insist their captain is not for sale. Jacobs also revealed that another Premier League club has recently shown interest in the Brazilian, meaning Arsenal could face competition if negotiations continue. Despite reports suggesting progress, Newcastle sources tell a very different story. Journalist Luke Edwards says senior figures at the club are mystified by claims that official talks have begun. According to Newcastle, they haven't had meaningful discussions with Arsenal for more than a week. Their message is simple: Bruno Guimarães is a key part of their project, and they have no plans to reduce their asking price. If Arsenal want to sign him, they'll have to meet Newcastle's valuation in full. The situation has become even more controversial. Edwards criticized Arsenal's continued pursuit of Guimarães during a period when Newcastle are mourning club legend Kevin Keegan. He argued that Newcastle's leadership is focused on honoring one of the club's greatest figures, while Arsenal and intermediaries continue trying to negotiate for the team's captain. According to Edwards, these tactics have not gone down well at St. James's Park. He believes Arsenal have damaged relations between the two clubs and says Newcastle remain determined not to be pressured into lowering their demands. So where does this transfer stand? Arsenal remain determined to sign Bruno Guimarães and are expected to return with an improved offer. Newcastle remain equally determined to keep their captain unless a huge bid meets their valuation. The coming days could decide whether this becomes one of the biggest transfers of the summer or another high-profile deal that never gets over the line.